who you think is going to take it, because it will be an interesting one, and it looks like we are going live. And we are going to get underway now. We're going to see how this T side is going to go, and indeed how the CT side is going to go for Blink. As I said, Blink, they're going to need to start well. They're going to need to start good and maybe pick up at least a pistol. But ONYX, well, looks like they are heading towards B, and they could be going into a stack here from Blink. So this could be a few problems, as AVN is going to wait for the execute to come on in. He is going to peek down now, tapping GXX. He won't be able to connect just yet, as ONYX, they will take the site. Dimka, he is getting a little bit aggressive. AVN already pushed up. Impulse has found one. AVN spam through the smoke, actually. Will take down Synopsy. And now Blink, they're in a 3v5 retake. AVN will fall. Senary with one, make it a second, as he will take down Dimka. Impulse happened with that P250, but Senary's found three. And in the last game as well, he was very, very dangerous on the pistols. Now, the bomb is going to be smoked. Leo is going to get on it with the kit one. Flatjo will find one. Dav is going to be last alive towards upper. Come on, Flatjo will take him down. A 2k in the round from him. Senary with 3. The retake was good from Blink. Even though they did not win the early exchanges, they managed to pull it back, and AVN using the sound cues to an advantage there and able to find that kill now. Interesting that ONYX don't go for a force here. They get the bomb plant, and usually we see teams, you know, they invest, they try and get AKs, they maybe even go for the Galils, but ONYX, no armor. The only armor player is going to be Dimka, and the rest of the players are going to be on the Deagles. Synopsy, he will find a quick double towards Pop, just doing lots of damage, just trying to take care of these pistols without taking any economic damage, and Blink, they're doing a very good job of that, able to find 4 kills, leaving Holmes all on his own, and they don't lose a single man. Synopsy with a 3k as Blink take a 2-0 lead. But now, ONYX, after not investing in that round, now they will have the AKs out. No op in play for either side with GSX on the scout. But we'll have to see how ONYX are going to play this T side, and see an aggressive player towards B. That's going to be Dav, and he will actually get the entry. The flash had blinded both players. They were both so white they couldn't see a thing. That's now into a 4-on-5. Impulse, he's made his way up Ivy. Nobody is holding it. This one, Flatro is in the middle of the site, gets caught with a nade in his hand. And now, ONYX, they have the advantage in this round. Synopsy will pull one back at least. He has upgraded now to an M4. Holmes is going to make his way out. Ivy as ONYX look to head towards A. Synopsy spot out towards mid bomb. Going to be tagged into half HP. He's going to be taken down. GXX with a nice shot with the Deagle. Spots out 2 players. Won't be able to get the kill just yet. Trying to dodge the flashbang. Senary rotating around, just making sure it is definitely not towards B as he goes towards the back lanes. And now bomb is not down just yet. 45 seconds left, so ONYX, they have plenty of time to play with, but they're looking for these kills. The bomb is going to be put down now. Senary going to try and creep up and try and maybe find a free kill, and he will. It's going to be the low HP Dav to go now into a 2-on-2, and now into a 1-on-1 as GXX and Dimka find 2 quick kills. Dimka will find a second. He will clutch it out for ONYX. That one came a little bit close, But ONYX do come out on top, and now Blink, they go for the buy once again, but they might be caused a few problems. A little bit hectic, just the trade frag coming in there, and then Dimka managing to clutch it out in the 1v1. Synopsy gonna get aggressive towards Pop here once again. Have to make this force buy work. Their economy is not going to be looking great if they lose it. Everybody looking around 2k if Blink do fall to these AKs at ONYX. There's only one player towards B, and that's Senary, and he's playing this angle now towards upper. There's two players walking out. He will get one at least, but Dav is quick with the trade, and he's pushed all the way out upper. Synopsy needs to find this kill, and he will. Impulse, he's going to continue on pushing through. He will get dinked up for his trouble, but he has found that kill at least. Galito's nade should take him out of the round, and indeed it will. Holmes finds one as into a 2-on-2, and Dimka, he sat on the bomb. Galito is going to make his way up. Dimka, he's not looking towards oil. Galito might get the timing onto him here. The flash is going to be perfect from Holmes. GXX spotted out towards top red, and he has to back away and save the op. ONYX are going to win a second round. Blink, they make it close and nearly commit to the retake and nearly pull it off, but no kit. The flash from Holmes helping Dimka out there, allowing him to get that kill. Really saved him the round, because Galito was in quite a dangerous position, and he thought he might have got that kill onto the site player. He definitely would have if the flash was not thrown. But we are all square. Two to two. Is the score. And now Synopsy with the Eagle can't get much done. So ONYX, they look to pick up this round. Galito will pull one back at least. GXX making good use of that up, as he will now find one more. Flatro down a little bit of a lurk round in for Sandwich. He's found a kill. He's not ready for Impulse though. He was able to trade one back into a 2-on-2. GXX still alive with the op in hand as he hits the shot onto Holmes, and now Impulse in a 1v2. He's looking for the opper if he can find him, and he will. Senary now out towards Pop. He has been spotted out. Impulse takes him down, clutches out that round, and ONYX take a 3-2 lead. Impulse did very well. Pick up that 1v2. If he didn't find the op, it would have been it would have became very difficult for him, but he managed to hit the shot, and now Deagles once again here from Blink, but this time they do not have the op of GXX. They have to do it with a scout. Try to make it at least a little bit close. Dimka and AVN with a quick double, as ONYX are going to make their way out towards B. The bomb is not there just yet. Dav will find Galito, as now Dav tries to lock off the rotates. A missed scout shot will be the demise of GXX, and Synopsy now in a 1-on-5. And Dav is holding firm, an aggressive angle all the way in towards CT. 4-2. ONYX looking good so far in this first half. As now Blink, They need to start picking up rounds. They can't afford to let ONYX get an even bigger lead on this T side. Holmes, he's made his way out towards A and he's lurking around E box. Synopsy spots him out, but nobody goes down. Again, nice shot there from one back. The second player does a lot of damage to him. Galito, though, he's found a kill, and GXX takes down AVN. Holmes, Impulse, and Dav now in a 3-on-4. Synopsy is low HP. Does only have a FAMAS. As he spams through the smoke, Impulse gets up on top blue. And he will make it into a 3-on-3. Now he's going to scope in and push up. Galito the other side of this smoke. He's not playing around it though. GXX with the op there as well on hand as they double up towards Ivy. So ONYX, they have the sight and blink. They're going to have to commit to the retake. They have no kits. They only have the double flash. And Impulse is going to be a difficult player to clear out, especially if he's able to hit the first shot. Galito makes his presence known. Holmes pushing towards the back lane, so it's a race against time for Blink to get out, and Impulse will fall. Holmes, though, he's on the little bit of a flank here. GXX will find Dav, and now he's ready for it. He turns around. GXX gets the triple kill in the round for him, and the defuse will make it 3 rounds now for Blink, as ONYX's lead is cut to 1. A must-win round there coming up for Blink. They can't really afford to let ONYX get into their stride too much. ONYX are a team that will punish you for that. We're getting in towards Sandwich. Oh, the flashes just causing a little bit of chaos. He still had a little bit of vision, but he couldn't get the kill. And now ONYX, they found a double entry. Dimke, he has taken a good bit of damage, but they're 2 men to the good. And Dimke, he goes for looking for more. Galito, he will take him down. AVN now lurking around towards Hell, catches a player in the back. Dav takes down Senery. GXX is all alone. He's in a 1v4, but he makes it into a 1v3. Now, he's making a step towards Hell. The information has been gathered. Holmes walks out. And ONYX get a 5th. And the Serbians right now, they're looking pretty good. And they look to pick up a 6th here, if at all possible. Molly dropped into pop, and look at this. Double aggression towards B, and Synopsy making use of that Mag 7. He's going to swap over to the AK. Now ONYX to go for a play towards A. There's 3 players already here. One flat close to the E-box. GXX will find one. AVN takes him down, but there's trade flags going here. The bomb has been dropped. GXX is taking down AVN as Impulse is left now in a 1v3, and this little half bite, this little eco, looks like it has worked out. Spots out the player towards top red, misses the shot, switches over to the P250, but he's able to hit it. There's now the Molly locking off top. He knows exactly where both players are. Pushes the Mag 7 and actually gets the kill. Has to go back for the bomb though, and has absolutely no idea where Synopsy is. He's made his way towards Con, as now Synopsy doesn't know the bomb is down. And Impulse, he goes to check towards Connector. Synopsy, he might actually think that Impulse has recovered the bomb. 30 seconds. Impulse doesn't really have a lot of time. He is going to run out. He is going to make a lot of noise now. The information has been gathered. He knows exactly where he is. He knows he's up against the AK. He's using the P250, not using the op on his back. Blink, they managed to steal away around there. That was hectic from start to finish. Impulse swapping over to that P250. Managed to find 2 kills, but I don't know. Maybe not backing himself with that up. Bit of a strange one. Flatro gets up towards top red. Nice shot there from Impulse as he tries to make the op work, and he's making it work very well. He finds a double. AVN, he's got Upel, and he will take down Galeo. Blink, they need to find a few kills, and they need to find him now. AVN, he's upgraded now to an M4, and he spots out Synopsy. The shots will give him away. Senery rotating in. Holmes is holding towards Ivy. Holmes will go down. Synopsy only finds one, as AVN will drop him. Impulse and the op is still in play. And AVN, he does have armor. He does have the M4 in his hand too. And Senery down to 39 HP. This is not favourable for him at all. The smoke towards Con. He is going to make his way out. Could catch AVN in the back here if he walks through it. But doesn't want it. He's sitting in the smoke waiting for it to clear AVN. He could be caught out here. Walk through. Spots out the player. Goes for the bomb planter. But AVN is holding. Was always going to be difficult, especially on that low HP, but now it's going to be even more difficult for Blink to pick up this next round. They don't have a lot of money. JXX going to bring out the scout. Doesn't want to buy too much. He wants to be able to afford the op in the following round. But ONYX, they've already put 6 rounds on the board. On the T side. And Blink could be in a little bit of trouble already. I know they are. This is ONYX's map pick, but the way that they played on Inferno, and the way that Fiend were able to take that game, Blink might be struggling for a little bit of form, and they might be struggling a little while longer. As ONYX, they look to take a 3-round lead here, and it should be a 3-round lead unless they walk into the stack, which it looks like they're going to do. They have the util for an execute, but if the trades go the way of Blink, if the pistols hit their shots, this could be another round stolen away, and that's a good entry. GXX, he takes down Dav. They're going to pop out lower. Senery from top white finds one, drops on, finds a second. The bomb has been dropped. And ONYX, surely they've lost a round here. Surely Blink have stolen away another one, as AVN can only get one. The double push, Senery will trade. And Impulse, now last alive, has the op in hand. And he could give it away to the CTs now. There's only 38 seconds left on the clock. He has absolutely no time. The bomb is dropped. Blink. How have they done it? Again, Synopsy takes down Impulse. They only lose one man. It's not as if it comes down to a 1v1, you know. It's not as if they have 2 people alive. They've won that round with only losing 1 player. With USPs and P250s. The scout with GXX as well. And ONYX, they have to go for a force. And rightly so. That's just 2 rounds that they should not be losing, and they've lost. ONYX are going to be kicking themselves. Synopsy making his presence known towards Pop. Making sure there was nobody already down. The nade will do a little bit of damage to Impulse, but it's nothing to be too concerned about if you are on the ONYX side. Synopsy, he will open things up. Impulse makes his way out, finds a nice shot with the Deagle. As Flatro needs to be careful here. Impulse is peeking him from all off. He is low HP, but he could find him with the Deagle. Dav tries to make his way out, but he will be taken out of the round. Impulse, he's wrapping around the red train, runs out of ammo. He's going to be finished off in AVN. Well, oh, hello. 1, 2. Only 2. Could have been a little bit dangerous, especially if he hit all the shots, if they were all headshots. We're level once again, 6-6. Valiant attempt from AVN, but won't get too much done. And ONYX, their economy, after forcing that, they have nothing. It was a double eco. They had to go for the force, but now here is the eco. Glocks towards B, And they are going towards upper centery, begging for a rotate. The nade is very good as he will find one. GXX will take down one as well. As one more player comes out upper, but AVN, he's stuck out lower. Tries to get onto the bomb and tries to get it down. AVN just covering Dav for long enough for him to punch in the numbers to get the bomb plant down, which is all they're really looking for in that round. Blink, they take a 7-6 lead. But ONYX, they have the bye now in the next round. They can bring out the op if they want. And I think they might. And indeed they will. We are going to see a quick little technical pause though. So we will be just waiting a little while longer just for this tech to come to an end. But 7-6, Blink. I don't know if it's going to be enough. I think ONYX getting the 6 rounds on the T side, they're gonna be happy with that. They have a better CT side than they do T side. To be fair, ONYX, they're good on both sides on this map. It is their best map. It's 7-6. I mean, 60 rounds we've seen already today. Blink have lost on train, and in that game they did lose the first half 8-7. Again, they only got 7 rounds on the CT side. It was not enough. And then when they went over onto their T side, they only picked up 3 rounds where Fiend were able to close out the game. And I think we could be seeing a similar story here once again. And it's not a place that you want to be. You definitely do not want to be going a map down in a best of 3 series that could possibly see you eliminated from Spring Sweet Spring. You do not want to be going home. You at least want to be getting yourself into that decider game on Friday, so you at least have a chance. At least you have one more best of 3 to try and stay in it. Everybody wants to be qualified for the regional Swiss stage. You want to get a chance to possibly be picking up at least a little bit of prize money. Such a big opportunity for everyone that is invited to these events. The prize money, of course, a massive bonus, a massive boost to the tier 2 scene. And it really is great to see, and it looks like it will be continuing for the foreseeable future. And it looks like we will be continuing in this game. Looks like the tech pause has finished. Are Blink going to be able to win this half? 9-6, it wouldn't be terrible for them, but it's best case scenario. ONYX, they have the buyout, they have the op in the hands of Impulse. Can they make it work? Second last round of the half. Impulse taking nade damage. Dav. He's taking pop control with Dimkit. Found a kill onto Synopsy. The flash is going to be good. Galeo nearly caught out there. Galeo could have been taken down if that flash did not hit Dimkit right in the face. He would have definitely been out of the round as one flat throw. He finds himself spectating his team. His impulse finds a kill towards Ivy. As ONYX, they look to tie this game up 7-7. Senery's tagged down low. Holmes is going to make his way up to Lito. He has to make a play here, but AVN spotted him out. AVN takes him down. GXX finds one with the op. Expecting the second player towards Ivory. Senery is going to fall. GXX getting spammed. It's only a matter of time before he goes down here, misses the shot. Everybody's going to be looking at him. He's able to find one and manages to back on away. As they head towards B, Dav will fall as GXX, he's found another 1v1. Has the kit in his hand. Dimkit is low. And he is towards CT. GXX is making a lot of noise here. And holding towards Con is going to be impulse. Tagged down to 13 HP. He's not going to be ready for Dimka in that position. And ONYX are going to take a 7th. And GXX, he has a good bit of money to drop over to his teammates. He can probably bring out the op there as well. Some nice shots from him. Didn't matter in the grand scheme of things, of course. But he did make it a little bit close. ONYX, I'd say we're a little bit worried there. 8 HP and 13 HP. I think the two remaining players are on. As AVN is going to get aggressive. He's going to get out towards Olaf if he can. GXX playing top red. Decides to get off it. Realizing there could be a player close. And AVN, he's down to 3 HP. He's got out, but at what cost? He's so low. He's a sliver of health. He's lurking through the smoke. Doesn't spot out Synopsy just yet. As AVN looks for the hopper. And he will find him. Man advantage now to ONYX. As he looks to find a second, but Galito will take it down, or excuse me, Synopsy will. Galito will find a second. Dav will trade one back. Makes his way out pop. He's going to fall. And Holmes down to 1-on-3. Hasn't made his way up Ivy just yet. He has to try and rescue the round. Blink, they look to win the half. 8-7. Unless Holmes can be the hero. Synopsy mid-bomb. He will fall, but he tags up Holmes. And any damage onto him is good damage. That's now Holmes. He's going to make his way back in towards Ivy. Looks like he is going to wrap around the back lane. He has no bomb. There's 50 seconds left. Just clearing out all these angles. It's an awful situation to find yourself in because you have to try and look for these CTs, but they can literally be anywhere. There's so many places to hide. There's so many places to check. It becomes almost impossible, but he's found it. And he's made it into a 1v1. 20 seconds left, but Senery's going to peek out, realizing he's clearing towards Pop. Blink, they take an 8-7 lead. They're going over onto the CT side. Is it going to be enough, though? I'm not sure. I really amn't. I really think this one's going to be difficult for Blink. Just those 70 rounds. Unless Blink can do the exact same that ONYX did to them. But we are going to see a little bit of a technical pause. But it looks like it has come to an end and we should be getting back underway shortly. Pistol is pretty big here if Blink can get it. But again, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be Definitely an uphill battle for the Albanians, but definitely one that they are capable of pulling off. Let's just not count them out just yet. Double push towards upper here from ONYX, but looks like they might miss a lot of the players. One flat throw, he will be taken down. The bomb's been dropped, and now this round has been thrown up in the air. Two players pushing up the laneway. AVN is going to be locked out of con for a minute, and obviously he has recovered the bomb. He has found 2 kills. 3 kills going the way of Blink, as Dimke will pull one back. Senary still full HP. As he tries to find Dimke, he will get it. Synopsy taken down. Impulse and ONYX were in complete control of that round, but Blink and you miss it. Excuse me for using the pun, but oh my. In a matter of seconds there, they got 3 kills. Dav getting that kill. The bomb is dropped, and you're thinking, this round's over. Dav's found a double kill. And then towards Con, towards the laneway, there was 3 kills found. They lost control of the bomb towards upper, and then they lost a round. 9-7, Blink, they have a 2-man advantage, and an eco from ONYX as GXX will find one, but he will be taken down. The UFD will finish him off. Galito finds one with Galil. Or flat throw will take Dav down, and this is pretty much a routine one. It's a standard one from Blink. As they look to make it 10-7. Indeed they will, but it's just about if they can find a rifle, but Senary using his Galil. Team ace from Blink. And Blink call a timeout. Now, first buy coming up here for ONYX. First time they've invested really anything. They won't be able to bring out an op unless Impulse goes for a glass cannon, which he might do. But it looks like he will go for the safer option, realizing it's not that necessary. They don't really need to take such a risk, hoping they can get it done with the rifles. It's not like they have to battle against an op on the side of Blink. Blink don't have one either. Blink still with the 3 Galils on Senary, Galito, and Synopsy. So ONYX, they do have the advantage in that regard in the firepower department. One flat throw making his way up, and Holmes will take him down. Good pick. Now the man advantage to ONYX. Molly in towards Sandwich, forcing Holmes up on top green. He has been spotted out. The nade will tag him down to around half HP. Synopsy will make it into an even game once again. Dav goes down towards Ivy. ONYX, they've rotated off B. The boost there on top of the pallet will reward GXX. As Dimke now out from Pop. We'll find one. AVN is behind Galito, and Galito needs to be careful here. Finds one, but he is going to be spammed, and he's going to be taken down. Now into a 1-on-2 though, as AVN loses his teammate, spots out the player top blue, dinks him up and takes him down. Now both players are extremely low here. There's 48 seconds left in AVN. Is he going to guess that GXX has gone towards B? He's going to go towards Pop here and see if he has any sound cues of the player maybe running towards the B bomb site. 30 seconds left, and GXX has made his way out towards Ivy. AVN, he's absolutely no clue he's here. He's going to peek out, could spot him out in the open, and AVN, he's played that well. And he's been rewarded with a round. Trade frags going left, right, and center in that round. Very important. AVN got that kill and then got in towards Pop just to see if he could hear anything. Just to see if he could hear GXX running towards B, but he had his suspicions that he could be towards Ivy. Peeks out and then takes him down as Senri gets out towards upper as Blink. They look to explode out B here. AVM will only get one. The rotation from Impulse coming in, but he needs to do more. He needs to find something, but Galito has found a double kill, a double entry. The smoke and molly towards Con is going to lock ONYX out for the time being. They're going to make their way on through. Dimka will fall. Galito will find a third, and that's enough. ONYX have seen. They are going to back on away when Flatro tries to take down Holmes on the exit. But Holmes will get the better of him. Synopsy is close by in Con. And he might be able to maybe pick up the round. Or maybe pick up a kill, excuse me. Not the round. The round is already over. Blink, we're picking up the round. 11 to 8. Holmes will find one. Tries to grab the AK. Oh, just in the nick of time. Gets it. 11 to 8. Blink. They're not looking too bad. They realise they call a timeout here. You know, they're in a decent position. If they can deal with this following round at ONYX, they know that they've only the 2 save rifles pretty much to deal with. They know that if they go for a buy, they're going to be on a weakened one. This is an important round. And they could possibly go 12-8 up. And if they could steal away a train, you could definitely see them 2-0 in the series going over onto their map pick of Inferno. Bit of a slower approach here from Blink, realising, you know, this is an important round, but look at this from ONYX, proactively getting in towards T-Con. And what's very interestingly to note, they've done it without any util. They realise they have to make a play in this round, and they haven't flashed in, they haven't done anything. They've taken this silently. Are Blink going to be aware? GXX, he's heard nothing. But I'd be very, very surprised if they don't at least flash in and late take T-Con. They're setting up for an A execute. Now, the Ivy player has come back. And no, they're not even going to flash in. They're just going to walk in, and Dimka will take down Senri. The flash is going to be good. And Flatro will find a double. There's a player top blue that they have to deal with. Still is Dav. He is in position to maybe find at least one. One would be good for him. That's Blink. They slow it down. They still have the man advantage. The flash comes out. Galito will find two as AVN is left last alive. Finds one. Now all the players on the T side are loaded. 20 seconds left and Blink, well, they have to get up onto the site. AVN now, he must be realising that. He's going to back on away. He drops a flash. Now he's just looking to deny the bomb plant. He's going to be creeping around the bomb train. And Flatro is holding for him. And he will go down. AVN's found two. Now he's looking for the last player. Picks up the AK. As now he's going to tap the bomb. He has absolutely no idea where GXX is. And GXX takes him down in the back. AVN, he makes it close. But close does not win you rounds, I'm afraid, as Blink, they take a 4-round lead. And there's no money on the side of ONYX. They have to bring out the pistols and try and get it done with them. And I mean, all the players were low. Galito and when Flatro both went down. And then GXX, who's in just such a good position, able to clutch it out for his team. Was never in doubt, really, the position that he had. AVN, he hadn't a clue where he was. Synopsy going to be able to find the first. Can he get the second? No, Impulse is there with a trade. There is another player towards B. That is Galito, I think, that is holding. So Impulse can't even recover the AK. Dab, tapping with the P250. That nade hurt him a lot. Yeah, he tries to back on the way. Gets pushed off green. That should take him down. Gets linked up. Impulse finds one more. Before he's taken out of the round. It's Senri with a double, and Holmes is left with a USP. The bomb is under control of Blink, so not even Holmes. He hasn't even pushed on and found the bomb or anything like that. He is going to make his way up Olaf and maybe try and find a kill. Now, GXX is low, but when he's hitting shots, he won't be too easy to take down. 13-5. Blink, they look to steal away ONYX's map pick, and they're only 3 rounds away from it. 5-round lead. And if they could win this round, this would be a huge step in the right direction for the Albanians. It wouldn't just confirm the victory, but ONYX would be definitely sweating. We could see a timeout from ONYX if they definitely lose this one. Blink, they are going to take control of Pop. Galito down to 42 HP. Again, ONYX trying to get close towards T-Con. Synopsy needs to be careful. Oh, Dimke. Oh, he hasn't actually tagged him yet. Synopsy sitting in the smoke, but Dimke gets the better of him. Swaps over to the AK one flat throw. He has to try and find an entry here. Davo, the ladder could be caught out in the open, but manages to get the better of one flat throw that time. He's going to continue to push. Center, he's not ready for a Dav with a nice 2k. GXX is taken down and Galito falls as well. ONYX with a clean CT round. Important that they win it and important that they keep all those players alive. They will start building up a little bit of an economy, but it's not going to be an awful lot. They just save all the rifles. Just means that if Blink win the following round, the reset won't be as hard. Still will hurt if Blink can pick up this round as they go for a force. 2 AKs, 3 pistols as Blink send players up towards Ivy. Gonna be a smoke towards back green. And Ivy now taking damage because of the nades. He has to get out of there. And he will do exactly that. Now Blink, they fake the bit of presence, they throw the smoke, they deny a little bit of visibility, but they've double backed and they now head towards T-Con. And ONYX, they're going to be so focused on Ivy here that they could be caught out by this. They still have the util, there's 2 smokes. As the smokes will come over, the flashes will come over, and Impulse will hit the first shot, one flash will fall. Blink, they need to find the entries, and there's one of them. GXX will take down Holmes. Dav only gets 1. Synopsy and Senery have found 2, and could Blink steal away this round? Impulse, he has been spotted out under the ladder. He's managed to get out towards backlines as AVN has rotated around. He's used the AUG to his advantage. Galito and Senery, they have the AKs in their hands. Galito will find 1, and AVN, they're last alive. They know exactly where he is. The bomb is in the hands of Galito, and it is being put down on the A site. And AVN, he has to commit to this. He has to commit to the round, or he has to go for the save. It's one or the other. You have to make up your mind. You're running out of time. He's looking for Senery. He's picked up the op, and I think he's made his decision. He's going to back away, and he's going to save. He runs towards B. Blink, they steal away around. 14-9. And now that harsh reset that I talked about, it's not going to be as harsh, of course, because they had 5 people surviving in the last round. But I believe they're only going to get 2,400 loss bonus, if I'm not mistaken. There it is, 2,400. It's 14-9. Blink, they're only 2 rounds away from stealing away train. Taking a 1-round lead, going over onto Inferno, which ONYX, we haven't seen them play it in a month. But can ONYX stop them here and now? If they lose this round, that'll be it. They'll have around 2,900 to try and stop them. They need to find the entry here. They need to not go down. The spam comes in. Senery will be tagged low. One flat throw takes a nade on the chin. He's down to half HP. The molly into the corner. One flat throw gets spammed. Good pick from Dimke. And he's found it through a smoke as well. None of the ONYX players have taken any damage just yet. But it looks like now we are going to see Blink head towards B. And ONYX, they haven't rotated anyone over. Dimke, he's under the pop ladder. Molly comes in and Dimka is going to be forced back. ONYX have now rotated a second player over. It is going to be Impulse with the op. He's going to be holding towards upper as AVN. He has to hold lower for that. Has position. Cinery's found one. Continues spraying. A wild spray just in case there was a player close, but nothing of the likes. And ONYX, they have a good bit of information here. Dimka, he's pushed in towards TCOM. Synopsy is making his way back. AVN, he has an aggressive position towards upper. The smokes are going to come in, and now AVN is going to peek out. Dimka will find one. AVN's found two. And Senery, although he did well to find one entry, he is going to be last alive. Dimka's going to peek into him. Senery will find one. He's not ready for Dav. Back red. 14 to 10. ONYX, they survive. They stop map point for at least another round. We are going to see a timeout once again from Blink. Using their timeouts very effectively. They're not afraid to take attack, which is something, you know, that we see a few teams. Definitely something I've noticed in the Snow Sweet Snow events previously to the Spring Sweet Spring, that a few of the players, or a few of the teams rather, they're almost, I don't want to say afraid, but they don't use their attacks so often, and it's so important just to break up the play a little bit and just, you know, throw your ideas out there, think about what you're doing, take the extra 30 seconds. Why not? They're there to be taken. You know, it's not gonna affect you. Like, it's not gonna hurt you to take an extra 30-second break. Have a think, clear your head a little bit, and Blink, they realize that, they take it. And they think, what are we going to do on this pistol round? They're going to go for the force, and they're going to make their way out towards A. They're wrapping around the bomb train. Dimka will find one, but Senery will take him down. There is a player towards upper with the op. As Impulse, he tries to hit a shot. Holmes has found three. As now Galito last alive. He switches to the Deagle, realizing there could be a player close, but Impulse with the USP from heaven is able to find it. But that looked a little bit hectic. That looked a little bit chaotic, and it looked like Blink, they might have caused a problem there for ONYX, but ONYX just managed to pull through. Now, Blink, their force bite does not work out. And they have to be on the USPs. They have to be on the Deagles. Or the Glocks, excuse me. The Deagles. P250 thrown in there as well. They are heading towards B. AVN, the only man here. He's waiting to hear the steps. Drops a molly. Senery is just sending it straight through. And AVN will take him down. Spots nothing else. Impulses rotate over towards Con as he looks at the shot. AVN, he's found three. Looking to find a 4-1. Flatro hasn't peeked into him just yet. Tapping away will take him down. Impulse swaps to his Deagle. And ONYX, they take a clean round there. 14 to 12. Now, ONYX, they're going to have a bye for the rest of the game regardless. Blink, they're going to have to try and get map point here and now. Are they going to come up a little bit short? Are ONYX going to be able to close out their map pick? They're going to need 7 rounds in a row. They've already got 3. They need 4 more. Blink only need 1 to at least guarantee an overtime. Dimka, he has control of Pop. As AVN, the B anchor, dumps a little bit of util as he scoped towards upper. The rotation coming in now from Impulse. He has the op in hand. He's able to hit the first shot, goes for the peak. Won't be able to hit the second. AVN finds one before he goes down, but now Blink, they're on the site. On Flatro, needs to make sure he doesn't get too aggressive. Dimka here with a flank though. This could be the thorn in Blink's side as well. Flatro falls. GXX is so low on the site. He is taken down. The bomb is not planted for Synopsy, and he is going to be caught coming from CT. He will drop Impulse at least, but the op is going to be saved over. It won't even matter. They're not even bother saving the op. They have plenty of money. And Dimka shutting down that round with a fast flank. He was in Pop all along. He came up the ladder, confirming ONYX's 13th round and another timeout from Blink. They realise they're in a spot of bother. They're in a little bit of trouble. And ONYX, they have the momentum behind them now. It's 4 rounds in a row for the Serbians. And Blink, they try to do it with pistols once again. They have a lot of util. As util is going to be thrown towards A. 2 players coming down off the center. He's going to make his way out. Dimka, he can't hit a shot. Center, he's found one. While Flatro's found another. Dav makes his way in towards Hell. Blink, they have the man advantage. Dav is smoked out. Galito is already towards stop sign. And ONYX, they're smoked out of the site. As AVN takes a bit of nade damage, GXX goes for the bomb plant. And ONYX, they're going to have to go for a retake here. Blink, they go for a little set play, and it looks like it might have worked out. Galito has been spotted out, though. Impulse underneath the ladder is going to make his way up towards Heaven. The flash comes in, and he will take down Impulse at least. AVN is quick with a trade. Dav, they have to try and retake. Dav is caught out. He's been shot on the side now. He's been tagged down to 11 HP. He will go down. AVN, last alive in a 1-on-3, can only get one. As Juan Flatro gets onto map point for Blink. And Blink, they look to close it out here and now. They look to make it a 16-13. As I said, ONYX, they have a bye for the rest of the game regardless. AVN, I just realised he's 33-20. The B anchor. He's been called into action so many times. And he's been playing absolutely superb. He couldn't get it done there. There's a little bit too much to ask of him to clutch out that 1v3. But Blink now. Can they win this round? Double pop play here from ONYX. Smoke's going to be dropped, the nade going to be dropped. Holmes and Dimkit taking a little bit of damage. They have to soften up. Obviously, comes down the ladder, actually takes down Holmes. He's not going to be ready for Dimkit though. He was able to trade it out into a 4-on-4. There's 2 players coming up. Ivy, as they make their way up. One Flatro, he's going to walk through the smoke. Now Senery, he can go there as well. One Flatro, he could find a kill in the back here. As he walks up, Impulse is through. Khan misses the shot, and One Flatro's found it. Now into a 3-on-4. Dav, he's alone here towards top green. He will find one kill at least, but he's going to get shot in the back. Senery lurks out Ivy. And now it's Dimka and AVN to try and stop Blink from taking away their map pick. AVN, he's able to find one. Galito will find Dimka though. And now AVN, 100 HP. He has no kit, but he has to find the 2 players. Bomb has gone down. GXX on the mid site, but he's not looking the right way. AVN will fall. Galito takes him down. Blink steal away Train. And they take a 1-map lead going over onto Inferno. It is their map pick. It is coming up next. We're going to send it over to a short little break. Please don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream. It is the group stage of the Spring Sweet Spring. Map number 1, we did see Blink take down ONYX on ONYX's map pick 16-13 on Train, and now we're on Blink's map pick of Inferno, their best map of your Castle Surfer, and we are going to get right into the action. Now, Blink going into a little bit of a default. You do see this an awful lot from a few T sides on their pistols. When they don't want to go for a set play, they usually go for a little bit of a default, show a little bit of presence, and then go back towards B. Holmes and Dav, they are going to be here defending. There's a rotate coming in from Impulse, but it's going to be Holmes and Dav to try and defend for the moment. Dav able to win the first, tapping away, trying to find a second, but GXX will take him out of the round. And Blink, they do have the bomb site. Now, Kalito just dodging the USP bullets. We're into a 4-on-4. Center will find one though and give the man advantage now to Blink, but trade frags going left, right, and center as One Flatro will take down Dimkill, leaving AVN left in a 1v2. He does have the kit in his hand. Makes his way on forward. He tries to take down One Flatro, but One Flatro will just get the better of him. Blink, they're going to take a 1-round lead on the T side of Inferno. It's a good start. Now, ONYX, they are actually going to go for the force here. So, backing themselves maybe to pick up this round, it would be very important if they did. ONYX could be up against it here. We haven't seen them play Inferno in around a month, so they could be a little bit rusty on this map. They have a 60% win percentage. 3 wins, 2 losses in the last 3 months, but as I said, you know, they haven't played it in a while, so not on HLTV anyway, so they could be caused a few problems here by Blink, because it is Blink's best map. They have a 77% win percentage. They were taken down on it earlier today, 16-9 by Fiend, but before that they did beat Sinners, Lingley Vikings, and Kova in advance on their way to coming second in the advanced playoffs. Impulse will take down Synopsy there with the Deagle as ONYX try and make the pistols work. 2 players still towards B. Impulse is low. He is just behind the fountain. He is going to be caught full white by that flashbang. Dang, Stab swings through the smoke, but GXX is able to find him, and now Blink, they will just put the numbers into the bomb, and they will get the plant. And it looks like ONYX, they're not going to be too invested in even committing to the retake. They're going to hang on to the Deagles. The force doesn't work out for the Serbians, and the Albanians will take a 2-round lead. Dimkit just fires off his shot. It won't connect anything, so he's going to back on away now as well. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, those teams that I mentioned, beating Sinners, Lingby, and Kova, they're pretty strong Inferno teams. They did get taken down by Fiend earlier today, so definitely Blink are beatable on this map. It's not as if they are too insane at it, but I think Fiend were just a little bit better on Inferno than I think ONYX will be, so we could possibly be looking at a 2-0. I could be proved wrong, and trust me, I have been proved wrong many a time. But we will just have to wait and see what transpires. Of course, Mirage would be the final map if we need to go there. That is a map that ONYX, they've played 6 times and they're yet to win on HLTV. It is a bit of a weird one for Blink as well. They've a 4-4 record on it. Flashing peek towards middle as Blink try and take care of the pistols. Impulse will find 1, but that is all the pistols will do. Dimk do decide this smoke, might find an AK for his trouble, and indeed he has. He's found One Flatro in the process. But caught trying to exit. Galito takes him down, makes a little bit of money with the Mac 10 and saves the AK. Blink, they're going to take a 3-0 lead. GXX gets aggressive here. The flash is good, but he still manages to get the kill and finds the second. How has he found two? Impulse will take him down as he looks for the second, but he needs to back on away. Blink are going to be running onto this B side. The rotations are coming in, but Blink, they've actually stopped in the tracks here. Careful, Impulse gets aggressive, re-aggresses and gets a pick into a 3-on-3. As now, I don't know if Blink are going to commit. Impulse, he's still going, and he will find Galito as well. Impulse, he somehow pulled it back for his team here. Dimka, the only man towards A, and Manflatro is making his way up short. Dimka is going to drop a smoke because now Manflatro goes looking for him. If he can find this kill, it would be huge. He's locked off the rotate as he smokes off Moto. Dimka still just playing, and actually that is a bogey smoke towards long. Dimka, oh, he's playing around this smoke perfectly. Oh, he gets timing so hard, and Manflatro finds a free kill. AVN though, he is going to spot him out. He's going to catch him out with Synopsy on hand to pick up that kill, and it's all going to be left on Impulse. He has to ace around his Blink. They somehow pull it back. After ONYX were in the driving seat there with the 3k from Impulse. He looks to find a fourth and a fifth here. Synopsy. He puts the bomb down. And he knows where the player is, but Manflatro now from Graveyard peeks out. He's found a second. Blink. They have 4. That round was hectic from start to finish. But somehow Blink managed to come out on top. GXX, right, he's full whited by the flashbang. He's able to find the first. Holmes got whited by Impulse's flash. Or by a T-flash, excuse me. And then Impulse just getting aggressive here. Just going for it. He found the first kill initially. And then just the re-peek and the re-peek showing no fear. And he got rewarded twice. Now Blink. They have to deal with the pistols now. When Flatro able to find the entry, Impulse will fall. Blink. They look to pick up a 5th round. It would be absolutely huge. AVN goes down on Flatro. He's already on 9 kills. 5 rounds in. He is still alive. He could possibly get into double figures if he finds this kill. But it's Senery to take down Holmes. They know there is at least one more player towards A. So it looks like they are going to head towards B, where Dav is ready and waiting. Senery though, he's taking down Dimka, and they might just come back now. But Dav, he is going to peek out. He should find Synopsy, but Synopsy will take him down. Blink don't lose a man. Their economy is booming because of it. But ONYX, they do have their buy. 5 rounds in a row now for Blink. They're looking good on the T side. After they struggled an awful lot to get into the game versus Fiend. On the T side, I think it was 11-4 half, if I'm not mistaken. So they've already battered it 5 rounds in. GXX. He didn't have the best of showings in that game. He struggled to get going into it. He struggled to make really anything work. Right now, nobody's gone down just yet, but Blink, they're trying to fake towards A, and they're going to head towards B. There's only one player holding here. That's going to be Impulse, and he has to stand and fight here. He manages to leg one. He looks for the kill. He will get it one at least, but Galito will take him down. As now, Blink, they have the B side. The rotate from Holmes has come in, but there's a play on first oranges. That's when Flatro, he gets into double figures in this round. As ONYX, are they going to commit to the retake? They're going to be smoked out. They're going to be locked out of the site, and I don't know if they go for this. AVN, he has a flash. He flashes. They are going to back away to spam through the smoke. Dav, lucky to get out of there alive. But look at this. One Flatro. He's already on 8. He's already looking for the saved rifles. That will go down. Dimka able to trade it back. Needs to hang on to the M4 if he can. But at least any bit of damage to the CTs now. If they can take away any of these rifles that they're trying to save, it would hurt them massively. Max loss bonus, of course. Dimka is currently in the pit. Synopsy is making his way up, but nobody is going to peek. Nobody is going to face, and nobody else is going to go down. Blink 6-0 is the scoreline. We're going to see a technical pause brought out. Pause out, so we will be waiting just a few more moments until we are going live. But I mean, how good have Blink been on this T side? They've been absolutely superb. They haven't really put a foot wrong. You know, they nearly lost the round that they had the advantage in. Impulse nearly managed to pull the round back himself, but still able to pull that round through. Shows huge character. And now they're 6 rounds up and only 10 rounds away from 2-0 in the series and knocking ONYX out of this tournament. And I said ONYX, you know, they haven't played it in a month. They might be a little bit rusty, and they are looking very rusty on this map. Let's not forget though, this is of course Blink's map pick. It is their best map statistically. They play it a good bit, 13 times. They've only lost it 3 times. The 3 teams they lost to are some very solid teams indeed. The likes of Fiend, DVL Pony, and then Nordavind. The Nordavind one was a 22-20 over a double OT loss, so that's a very close game that they ended up losing. But other than that, they'd beaten teams like Offset, Blue Jays, Voivoda, but now called Fiend. They beat Young Ninjas on it. They beat Lingby Vikings 16-4. They beat Sinners. Sinners played the map 40 times and they beat them. Sinners have played it like 41 times in the last 3 months. And it's arguably one of Sinners' best maps. So don't get me wrong when I say that Blink are a very strong Inferno team. They're proving it here once again. I don't think me telling you any of this is gonna shock you, judging by the scoreline. It looks like the technical issue has been solved. We are gonna get back underway. ONYX looking for their first CT round. They need to get on the board sometime, and they're hoping that that little tech that they had to make might have just broke up the play a little bit, might have just broke up the momentum. Nade up towards top banana. We'll take a little bit of damage on Dav. Holmes, he has banana control. He is here in the steps towards middle. Synopsy, he hasn't peeked out just yet. He is not aware of how close Holmes is. He needs to be careful. He got out with the bomb. Just manages to get away. 10 HP. But he manages to get out of there. Holmes is still playing very, very close. GXX looking for a pick with the op as he will find it, but Sennery will fall, and now Dad needs to be careful. He doesn't want to overstay his welcome here. He has the pick. The damage has been done onto Synopsy. He's going to be dropped over the up. There's 2 players towards A and 2 towards B, so Blink, they have a 2-man advantage. Whichever site they want to go to. The flash into the apartments from AVM As now Dimkit, he's caught crossing, tries to get into a better position towards pit. AVN is now left towards the site, able to find one, but OneFlatro will trade. Blink, they're going to be taking another round. Dav and Impulse, they have to save. Now, OneFlatro and GXX, I don't know if they're going to go for the hunt. I don't think so. They're the only high HP players. Synopsy definitely won't be going for it anyway. But 7 rounds to 0. ONYX, they have banana control. Or they had banana control. They kept 2 players towards B. When the player went down, they rotated one over. And then, as soon as Blink got into a 4v4 situation, it was always going to favour them because, you know, you have at least a man advantage going onto the site. Even if they stack a site, you have a man advantage heading into one of the bomb sites. And when you're playing against Inferno, or you're playing on Inferno, you can probably guess that it is going to be just a 2-2 split. Dimkit caught crossing the pit, was taken down because of it. ONYX, they need to get going in this round or they could be out. 7 rounds already on the T side, and Blink, they look to make it a few more. As Holmes, he's able to find one. He's going to get aggressive, but he gets up on top of the logs, and he actually catches Senry off there. Thought Senry had seen him, but maybe not. As spam through the smoke, and Holmes has found 3. Managed to do a lot of damage and managed to find 3 kills, taking matters into his own hands as he looks to find ONYX's first round. OneFlatro takes down Impulse, and we're into a 2-on-4 Dimkit. He hit the shots, but OneFlatro is just running and gunning right now. And now he's going to make his way back. AVN, the only man towards the A site. And Galito is sitting, looking towards the archway. Dav's going to make his way out, and Dav will take him down. The bomb has been dropped. OneFlatro tries to walk through the smoke, but AVN is ready. And ONYX finally put a CT round on the board. But they need to win this round. They need to win this following round. They can't just let this be a one-off thing. If Blink win this next round, ONYX, they will be completely distraught. That'll just destroy the morale. Synopsy taking a little bit of nade damage as they will take top banana control. The fight for banana has been won by Blink. ONYX, they've actually already rotated another player over, so Impulse is here as well. 3 towards B. They've left AVN and Dimkit to lock down A. Holmes is going to peek, and OneFlatro will take him down. Impulse is with a trade, at least drops a molly. Still a minute left to play with, so Blink, they don't have to commit to anything like this. The smokes are being dropped, they can just bait out the util. GXX has another smoke in hand if he wants to re-execute towards CT. AVN finds one in the meantime, as now the man advantage goes to ONYX. Impulse up on top of first oranges. They use that smoke towards CT, so Blink need to go, and they need to go soon. Impulse on first oranges will find one. Dav from sight gets one as well, and GXX now with the op tries to back away. He's going to be pushed. Hits that shot onto Impulse, spots out the player towards Coffins. I hit that shot just yet, now aware that there could be a player towards CT. Doesn't want to give away a free kill as AVN, or Dimkit, excuse me, doesn't want to push behind. 15 seconds left. And GXX makes his way down banana. Dimkit should lock off this exit here. Oh, nice shot there from GXX. Taking him down. The op saved isn't a bad result, all things considered. But ONYX are just going to be happy that they're finally putting rounds on the board. And once again, we see a blink timeout. What a shot this was onto GXX, and then there was another one later on, and this is it. Yeah, the reaction onto Dimke, that is lovely. Blink calling another timeout, breaking up the play once again, realizing, you know, probably saying, yeah, they've won 2 rounds. Let's not let them get back into this. The damage has been done to the CT side economy as well. So if ONYX lose this round, it's 2,400 loss bonus. Impulse, Holmes, and Dav, they won't be able to afford rifles. GXX still on the op center. He's opted for the MP9. Synopsy goes for the peak. He will take down Holmes, but it is going to be traded back. Now, there's only one player towards B. That is going to be Dav. And Dimke and AVN, they're going to continue with their play in AVN. Look at this. He's pushing all the way through. He's able to find one. Can't get the second, though. Dimke's going to push in. Boiler and Galito has found 2. Impulse and Dav. Now, they're split. 1 to each site. As Blink, they try to get out towards A. The opposite Impulse has to do a little bit of work. He hits the first shot onto center. Now he's looking for the second. Galito is on the balcony. He hasn't been spotted out just yet. Impulse on the site making a little bit of noise. Flash comes out. Galito, has he been seen over the top of that smoke? Now he has. As Impulse takes him down. The bomb has been dropped, but it's GXX versus Dav. GXX has to go and try and recover this bomb. Could get caught looking the wrong way. Could get caught on a timing. But he's going to go clear his short. Now he knows he can at least plant for there. And he is going to put the numbers in. No kit. Or excuse me, there is a kit on Dav. He does have a smoke. And GXX, well, he makes his way towards the apartments and he is going to be smoked off. And the bomb is going to be tapped. Now a molly onto the bomb. GXX is going to run all the way around towards Boiler. Dav, he's not on it just yet. GXX, he's going to peek into Dav. And there's plenty of time for him to get the defuse off there. Now the molly landed. Onto the bomb there. That was a bit of a strange one. Maybe he thought the molly missed. I'm not too sure. The molly was burning. The molly landed on the bomb. Maybe. I don't know. He didn't need to peek there. ONYX will be saying thank you very much for the round though. Blink, they get it down to a 1v1, but they can't convert it. And now there's a good pick from GXX. Looks to rectify from that little bit of a small mistake in that round. Once again, that round coming down to a 1v1. That makes the reset even harsher for ONYX if they lose this round. As Blink take control of brackets, Centery making his way up. AVN dumps a molly. He's going to be flashed in, goes for the peak, but Galito takes him down. Holmes will fall as well. Dav and Dimke in a 2v5. Dimke, the only man towards A, tries to back away towards B. It's only a matter of time before he goes down. He will pick off one at least, trying to isolate a fight, and maybe get another kill. Indeed he will, but the nade will take him out of the round. Blink, they're going to take an 8-3 lead. And Dav saving the op. Yes, it's good, but it's only going to be 1,900 for your teammates. You know, your money is going to be in the bin. And Blink, they're looking to turn the screw, and they're doing it so well. You know, ONYX, they pick up the few rounds, but since Blink won that round, it just makes the reset so harsh. Dav looks like he will hang on to that up, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see an ONYX timeout. Dav is going to be the only one with anything if they even want to invest in this round, like if they even want to put a few deagles, a few pistols. I don't know if they do. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I'm not too sure. AVN, he hasn't bought anything. It's going to be 2,400 from ONYX. It's not going to be a lot to work with, and Inferno's the kind of map that it's pretty heavily utility based. You know, on the CT side, you need your utility. As one flat throw with the double kill onto Dimkit and Impulse. Dav's still alive with the op. He's towards B. AVN has got in towards Boiler. Nobody spotted him out just yet. As Galito will take him down, and now Holmes and Dav, they try and rotate in. Holmes gonna make his way through the arches. When flat throw should find that kill. Dav last alive with this op. He has been spotted out. Tags down Galito. Misses the shot onto one flat throw. Won't miss a second time. He is being flanked though. Synopsy already in towards CT, and this should be a free kill for him. Oh, look at this position. Dav has... There's no way he clears this. Absolutely no way. And Synopsy, well, that's just insult to injury. Sure, why not? You're so far ahead, and you are definitely in the driving seat of this game. Why not play a little mind game with your teammate? Why not try and get your enemy? Why not get into his head? Knife in the back. Why not? You have the chance to do it. As Blink taking 9-3 lead, and I think that just shows you the dominance that they're having in this game. Just shows you, you know, they are just a force to be reckoned with on Inferno and ONYX. They're just a little bit out of their depth here so far in this first half. Definitely capable of putting it back. 9-6 would not be a bad scoreline, but do I see it happening? I just don't know. I just don't think so. Triple short setup from ONYX. As one flat throw is going to make his way in. He's 18-7. His entries have been superb on the T side. Smoke towards long and a flash in towards short. He's going to go for a peek. Spots out one player at least on top porch. Dimka will find one, and now Blink, do they even commit to this? They know it's a triple short setup, and they just keep going. They spotted out the players. They knew they were there, but decided to commit there as well. Now Blink in a 2-on-3. A failed smoke coming in. The flash is good from GXX, but the smoke is not, I'm afraid, and that's a free and easy trade for Holmes. ONYX get 4. Blink just committing to that short push. The brackets push there when I believe it was when flat throw peeked out from mid. He knew that there was a player boosted up. He saw him and he got shot at from the player that was underneath the porch. So I don't know. You see that the two players there, you can almost guarantee there's a third player knocking about towards short, and you still go into it. Split-second decision that just went wrong, in my opinion. Impulse playing around the smoke, and center, he walks right through it. Man advantage to Blink as they look to wrap towards the A site. Look at the rotates already from ONYX. They've left one player still towards B, but ONYX now committing to the rotates, and they're rightly so to commit to the rotates. AVM site needs to go huge, able to find one. Dimka will take down one flat throw as they stop Blink for a minute. And now ONYX have the man advantage. Blink, they hesitated a little bit, and it looks like it cost him. Galeo will take down Holmes though, so they still have a chance. There's a minute left. They don't have to commit to this, and they realise that they're backing away as well. They have a smoke and they have a flash, so they can smoke towards CT and they can head towards B. Synopsy making his way through the arches, and he takes down Dav, and now that's the B side clear. Dav's gone down, and AVN tries to push up. GXX is still holding. And Dimka is now locked into the A site. Blink, they know that B is clear. Dimka is gonna fall. Blink win another huge round. 10-4 now is the scoreline. Last round and a half. And I mean, what can you do if you're Onyx? You're just being outclassed in every single way here by Blink. This Albanian side is so strong in Inferno, and they're looking to take an 11-4 T side. And I believe their T side is their weaker side on Inferno, if I'm not mistaken. So ONYX could be in a lot of trouble. I think they are. It's Blink playing this one a little bit slower. Realising they don't have to rush it. Last round of the half. Look for the entry that they've been doing so well throughout this first half. Just keep doing what they're doing. More than likely they will pick up the round. The flash comes in. GXX is going to be flashed off the angle. Dav, he won't go down, but he has a little bit of information there. Still only 2 players towards B. Nobody's rotated over. They've left 3 towards A. As now the XQ is going to come in. While Flatcher going to go through the smoke here, and he's going to be stopped here for the minute. The flash comes in. Holmes will find Synopsy. Dav peeking out now with the Deagle. Will take down Sennery. There's Blink. They could be in a spot of bother. And Flatcher walks through the CT smoke, finds one, but Holmes, he's still alive and kicking. They haven't taken him out of the round. He's still with the M4. He's trying 3 kills. And Galito, well, yeah, he runs away. He runs towards A. The rotation coming back over. Dimka going to try and get back around onto the site if he can. Galito just going to throw a smoke over. Go for a peek. He will find the first kill, but AVN, you will pick up the 5th round for ONYX on the CT side. 10-5 is how the half finishes. Blink, 6 rounds away. 6 CT rounds on their best map pick. From knocking ONYX out of the group stage of Spring Sweet Spring. Unless we can see a fantastic T side from ONYX, which is definitely possible. They're definitely capable of it, but they need the pistol. One Flatro going to get aggressive down towards mid. Flash comes in. Dav is going to fall. Impulse finds GXX with the Deagle. One Flatro's found one in the back. Spots out AVN. Will take him down as well. One more player towards T-Ramp is going to be Holmes with the bump. Dimka finds 1-2. There's a lot of damage to Sennery, and it's 2-on-2 now. It's now Galito. He's going to be tagged out. That's the kick going to be dropped. Sennery will fall, and ONYX, they managed to win that round. In a round I didn't have them winning, definitely not with One Flatro, the position that he had, the 2 kills that he got, and he is feeling it, by the way. 21-11. Dimka, the shots there, just tagging him down, and then Galito just couldn't get out of there. Sennery backed on away. Sennery was so afraid of going down, and Galito just couldn't get out of harm's way. Just Blink, they go for a force here. 3 towards B. And a key part of Blink's CT side of Inferno is indeed their nade usage. It's something to keep an eye out for. Their nade usage towards Banana is usually superb. They're very good at softening up the enemies. Before they even get near a site. And they take Banana control and they keep it. Still a minute left. ONYX, so they haven't really committed to anything. They don't have any map control, pretty much. They don't have apartments. They smoke off towards long, but they've backed away. That nade is good. It's Impulse and Holmes. They take a lot of damage now. ONYX are going to go and try and take top Banana. Sennery, he's going to be flashed in, goes to the peak, finds the first guy, finds the second, does a lot of damage to Dimka. But he will fall in the end. It's in a 4-on-4, there's only 1 player towards B, smoke towards mid-site. Blink, they haven't moved. They've 3 players still towards A. GXX is hearing all of them, and he could let them cross here. GXX, he's looking for the first, but AVN will take him down. Synopsy misses the shots. Now they fall into a little bit of a crossfire. Galito peeks out, will find one. Now peeks out, will find a second. Synopsy gets one. Impulse is all alone. Has to try and find the pistols. Galito finds 3, and Blink steal away around 11-6. How have they managed to do that once again? They did it on Train, and now they're doing it on Inferno. Galito with 2. Synopsy got 1 as well. And Galito finished it off. A hat-trick of kills with the P250. 11-6. ONYX, they have to go for the force. They have to get a bomb plant here. They need it. They are going towards second middle, though. One flat throw. He is going to continue to get aggressive. He could catch all the T's here. He's going to the spray. Will get a second. He needs to get out of there, not to go down to Dimka. Well, Dimka will take him down and will pick up the M4 off his corpse. There's now 3v4. ONYX to go a little bit quiet. The bomb is still down towards second mid. Synopsy. He spotted a leg there. He's ready for Dimka. Realizes that there could be a second player here as well. AVN, though, will get the better of him. Man advantage still in favor of Blink. Even after that kill. Henry needs to be careful that he doesn't go down here. He's the only man towards B. AVN goes looking. Now, I think he did spot out Galito there. Senry takes a Tech 9 bullet to the mouth. It's now GXX. Waiting for AVN to try and exit down to 2 HP. AVN, he's still alive, but GXX is able to find the kill. Holmes making his way up onto the B site. He knows he's Senry low. Holmes goes looking for him, gets stinked up himself, down to AHP. Will get the better of him. Has picked up an MP9 for his trouble, but he's going to get caught reloading in the open. Blink, they take a 12 to ONYX. They do not get a bomb plant. Blink are now 4 rounds away from knocking ONYX out of this tournament. Glocks and HE grenades in this round only for ONYX. This obviously finds 2. Senry spraying them down. And I mean, Blink, they just shut down that pistol round quick and easy as you like. A routine one for the Blink boys. Now they're only 3 away. It's do or die pretty much for ONYX. They need to win this round, and if they lose this one, that'd be such a disappointing way to see them actually eliminated from the Spring Sweet Spring. You know, they came so close against Skade to actually 2-0-ing them. But now Blink, they're just running away with this game. They have a 7-round lead. And no bomb plant here would mean ONYX would be on yet another eco or a rather difficult force buy. Smoke towards long. Nade going to be dropped. As ONYX, they're going to take brackets control. One flat throw is going to be boosted up on top of GXX's head. Try and see over the smoke. Won't spot anything just yet. The spam will come in. One flat throw will get 1. Now waiting for the push to come in. GXX, he can't get anything. Dimka's found a double entry. Now they're going to wrap towards B. There's only 1 player there, but there's only 1 player towards A as well. That is Galito, and he's already low. Down to 35 HP. Impulse peeks into him. Impulse is going to go down, but AVN is quick with a trade. The bomb plant will come in, so ONYX, they live to fight another day, so to speak. They will pick up a 7th round. Senry hanging on to this M4 would be pretty big for his economy. Galito, the only man looking pretty much strapped for cash. But Seneri can drop him over a rifle, at least. As the bomb ticks on down. And as it detonates, we confirm ONYX as the winner of that round. And now GXX brings out the op. And the thing about winning that round is that if ONYX now lose this round, the reset becomes a little bit harsher. Galito will find that entry, a nice entry to find 4 HP. He is somehow still alive, picking up the dropped util as well, and picking up that AK and scampering out of Banana. And he has killed himself with a grenade, so he has gone out of his way to pick up that HE, and he's killed himself with it. Oh, Galito. How, man? How has that happened? I have absolutely no idea. Maybe he threw it off the half wall. That's a disaster. And now Blink, they've given up their man advantage. But the Seneri will pull it back. Now, ONYX, they explode onto the B site. The boost coming in here from Synopsy. Impulse all for Cam will put in. Thompson will get one. He drops off the boost and continues to spam. Does a lot of damage to Impulse. Holmes is going to sit in that smoke. He thinks about walking through it. Synopsy will down. And Impulse will fall as well. 14-7. It doesn't matter that Galito has made that mistake because his teammates pull it through. 14-7. I mean, if you're ONYX here, you have to go for it. You have to just go for it here. Impulse be dropping over the op. It's do or die. It's 14-7. They lose this. It's mapping series point to Blink. Dav still sat in spawn, so he's DC'd. So we are going to wait until... Looks like we're going to have a round reset. And that's fair enough. Nothing was done, no damage, anything like that. No grey area. Simple as he's DC'd at the start of the round. So he's timed out. We'll have to wait until he joins back into the server. But he still hasn't disconnected just yet. So we still have to wait for him to actually DC from the server and then reconnect. So, oh, maybe he's back. He was the man in the middle that wasn't moving. Looks like, nope, no DC. So we are back. You don't have to wait for anything like that. And now ONYX, they go for it. Dav is bought up. He's going to be moving out of spawn with the rest of his team. Now, can Blink close it out here and now? Or can ONYX live to fight another day and at least survive for one more round? It'd be very, very hard to do, of course. AVN going to cross over towards Boiler. Galito is going to continue to push up. AVN spots him out. As now entry is huge here and GXX will find it. Spam coming through the wall there. Galito will be tagged down a little bit. He's going to drop a molly As now, ONYX, well, Dav anyway, is going to make his way up brackets when Flatro walks through the smoke, spots out Holmes. Can he take him down? No. Impulse takes him down through the smoke. Now, ONYX, they look to wrap, but do they wrap towards A, or do they head back towards B? Dav, he's making his way through library. So, the smokes have been dropped by Blink. Galito is low HP. GXX is down to half HP as well. Dav will walk through the smoke. GXX will find one, but he will go down. Galito falls in the meantime too. It's going to be a 2-on-3. If Blink want to commit to the retake, or if they just want to go for the save. Dav is low. Holmes is about half HP. They have a Molly as well. As it looks like Blink, they are going to probably go for the save here, but they're going to try and keep ONYX into the site here. Impulse, he's going to be tagged down pretty low. Senary now, he hears a player in apartments. Dav tries to get away. He will go down. Senary doesn't go down to the bomb, will be able to save an AK. The two players in the pit will survive for ONYX. So a little bit of economic damage done by Blink there. ONYX, they stopped map point at least for one more round. The force buy works out. But Blink, they still only need 2. Flatro going to get aggressive down towards mid. Dimka going towards top banana. Will find one. Senary finds one in the meantime. While Flatro will go down as GXX and Synopsy combine for 2. There's trade frags going left, right, and centre as